Hi, I'm Nikita Steele, and today I will be discussing how two different myths can correlate with classroom and how it can affect the classroom. The first myth is the baby brain myth. And within this myth, baby brain is known to be when pregnant women or postpartum women tend to forget or be slow with it. Moyer stated that 4 out of every 5 pregnant women, they say that they suffer from baby brain. Well, I disagree with this myth. Basically, because the baby brain myth, there was a study done, and 21 women were in their third trimester, and also they were tested again 6 months postpartum. Along with them being tested, there were 21 other women who had never been pregnant before. Um, and the results came back as the same. There wasn't a different amount of forgetfulness in pregnant women versus the women that has never been pregnant before. Benedict Carey stated that forgetting is a way we filter out information that we do not use. Carey also stated that forgetting allows new information to come in. Forgetting information will cause strength in learning the new information. Um, I believe some women may blame their forgetfulness on their pregnancy, basically because they're forgetting, they're obtaining a lot of information. Maybe they want to know how their baby is doing, and there's somebody doing a lot of research about their pregnancy, and this information can overload their brain, causing them to forget some of the things that they, like losing keys or something like that. They may forget some of the simple things. I remember during my pregnancy, the rate of my forgetfulness really didn't change prior to being pregnant. However, I found myself doing a lot of research. I wanted to know what my baby was doing inside my belly, how my body was changing during pregnancy. So I was doing a lot of research during my pregnancy, and I found a lot of amazing things. And I believe that some of the other women are doing some of the same things. They want to know what's going on. When I relate this back to the classroom, some of the information that the children are learning can be overwhelming, and they learn a lot. They learn a great deal amount of information in a short period of time. So they may tend to forget some of the things that they have learned in class. So what we can do to kind of better their remembrance is um, spacing out learning, giving them time to actually develop that skill. Also, making sure the test, homework, and classwork correlate. They look like one another. We're pre-testing. That's another idea. The last is contextual clues. Maybe having music in the background while we're teaching and when they're doing independent work. And then during tests, kind of play that music softly. And maybe some of those inflections within the music that they were listening to can give them some cues and to remember some of the things that they've learned. The next um, myth is depression. And with this, the myth is depression is a state of mind. And according to Buhner, depression can be debilitating. It can be debilitating, and it can have social, and physical symptoms with this. With this in mind, it kind of takes me back to Eric Erickson with his developmental stages. And within these stages, we go through crises, different crises throughout different stages of our lives. We can either pass it or or we can fail that stage. However, if we fail that stage, it can um, it can really kind of affect the rest of the stages throughout our lives. So the stage that comes to mind is his first stage, trust versus mistrust. And with the trust portion of it, that's when the parent or the guardian is really meeting the needs of that child, and that child is learning to trust, and that child is trusting, depending on that parent and how much that parent responds to that child's needs. And mistrust, when we think about mistrust, is the parent or the guardian not really responding to what that child needs, so that child develops a sense of not being able to trust that their needs will be met. With this, if the child is not successful, this child can develop depression, paranoia, as well as withdrawal. And if I relate this back to the classroom, if we as teachers notice or see any signs of this, we should report it to a counselor. And with this, a counselor can help kind of build that student to be successful. We as teachers can help as well. We can build that student to become successful with that skill or that stage that they failed in, causing them to be depressed. Um, Erickson also stated that the stages can be resolved successfully later on in life. So, with the help of the teacher, the counselor, maybe the parents, and the parents as well, we all come together. We can help build that child to